Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV for the Rising event 2025 Adventurous Ambition. I don't know, wow. We've been playing this game 12 whole years now. 12 years, it's a long time. We haven't been recording it that long, although it feels like close to that long we've been recording it. Well now, if it isn't my adventurer friend Strife, it could be only a blessing from the Navigator that we would meet again here and now. You see, I've been struggling to find inspiration for a new song to perform this rising. I may have a mind to speak with your locals for their tales, for which I could use their ample assistance. Might you be willing to accompany me? Sure, why not, right? I am truly grateful. During the rising, we remember those lost in the calamity. Even as we turn our attention to a brighter future, is my hope to hear the tale that inspires one and all to look forward. Now then, there's no better place to talk in Limsa than the Drowning Wench. Let us first seek out our barkeep Breron and see if he has aught of interest to share. Sure. We'll go talk to our boy. Is this not... Am I crazy that this is like... always in Uldar? Was it in Limsa last year? I feel like I'm losing my mind. 12 years, that's all it took. I'm out of it. Oh, come on. What's the arm? Looking. Oh. What's the arm? Yeah. You get yourself killed. That's the arm. I ain't letting one so young shine up. Why do you want to become an adventurer so badly anyway, Richer? There's a place I need to go. The problem is the Yellow Jackets won't let a child leave the city alone. But if there was an adventurer, I'd be responsible for myself, and I could go wherever I please, whenever I please, so please let me sign up. Aye, it ain't that simple, lass. I've got a responsibility to those I sign up. If I let someone who wasn't clearly unprepared out there and they ended up or worse, I wouldn't be able to live it down. I'd be in tears, I would. Ain't done even get me started on the damage it caused the guild's reputation. So you can forget signing up. Until you're older. Much older. But that's how it be now? During the rising, huh? Why do you have to be so reasonable? Comes of age, lass. Now run along and get yourself home. You son of a... What's a snare? Is everything well? Aye, sorry, he had to see that. The little cub's been bent on becoming an adventurer. I said no, and sent her on her way. Still, I can't help but worry. She doesn't strike me as the sort to give up easily. True that. Wouldn't surprise me if she tried to sneak out anyway. Ain't imposed, but do you reckon you'd keep an eye on Richer? I do it myself, but I can't end up leaving the tavern now, can I? All those new people coming in every day, what would they do? I wouldn't be here to say to Greenleaf, hey, how you doing, join the thing. The timing for the rising seemed to be out of essence to the little one. Would you not agree? Intriguing, would you not agree? Let us ask her about that. Sure, okay. I'm in your debt. Now, the nearest city exit is the Tempest Gate, over by the Half Castle. I suggest you begin by talking to Kendrill and the sentry yonder. It's over there. I'm gonna get busy. I've got Greenleaf's coming in. Get out of here. Cerberus is a very busy place. Alright. We're doing it, the Rising. Man, happy anniversary, everybody. If you're still playing this game or if you're looking at returning, hey, welcome. The Rising Attendant. There's nothing to buy this time. I ain't even going to talk to people. There ain't nothing to buy this event. I mean, there is nothing, right? I'm pretty sure it's a minion. It's just a minion. I'm pretty sure is all the rewards you get. I accidentally skipped what Kindrel had to say. The Baron's behest, you say? At Bendron's behest, you say? As it happens, a girl of description did come through here just a moment ago. She was the hells of a Makote peddler, so at a glance one might think them parent and child. But the way she kept stealing glances behind her made me suspicious, so I alerted my comrade, a yo-yo, outside, and I expect she stopped the little one, questioning. If you're worried, I should go seek her out. Oh, thanks for information. I shall find your comrade at once. We're going out into the old fields. It's just it's just a minion. I'm looking at it. It's just a minion boy that we're getting this time around. No extra doodad or do devices. No posters or little lights. It was little lights last year, right? Was that in Limsa 2? I am losing it. Well, now, if it ain't a good minstrel and a kindly helper. Pleasure to see the two of you again. What brings you here today? Stop this little girl from escaping and getting herself killed, getting herself eaten by one of those boobies or something, you know? You know how it is. The regent sent you after the little one. I was just about to ask her what she was up to. Rich, was it, dearie? Even without others telling you, you ought to know it's dangerous out here. What is it that you want to do so badly? You'd risk your life. There's something I needed to see. It doesn't matter if it's dangerous. I have to go. I understand that you have your reasons, Richard. Even so, we cannot in good conscience allow you to wander the wilds alone. So here, I make a proposal. Rather than becoming an adventurer, why not employ the services? With a dependable adventurer at your side, you would be able to reach your destination safely. This, I believe, is your best option. But I don't have any money. And what adventurer would help a child anyway? Why, our friend here, of course. Huh? As long as I get paid. I can't say that to the kid. I feel like that is usually the attitude. But, like... count on me. You're happy with this humble vagrant. I didn't like any of those answers. I should be glad. You see, if I said I got paid, that would have matched that one too. Provide suitable replicants if in Rita's stead, while a part of me hopes that this would lead to inspiration for a song. Above all, I feel compelled to lend a helping hand. Wow. You really helped me? Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad it worked out for you, but as a client, there's something you need to bear in mind. Yeah? That is, you have to give the adventurer your trust. Be honest with exactly what you need. He'll be able to help you. Oh, the place I want to go is a lighthouse here in Lower Liminza. It's named for one of the 12. I heard the rumor from a kid in town. You see, he told that a ghost appeared during the Rising. There's supposedly lighthouse keepers who died during the calamity, and they spirit children away to the realm of the dead. But it's got to be nonsense. I want to prove it. That's it? That's all you want to do? Oh, the lighthouses in this area are Orchestrian's touch, and only one of the civilians can still get to. I don't recall hearing nothing about ghosts, though. Can't help but be curious, so I'll come along. Oh, you're coming with me now, are you? Having a yellow jacket with you will make things easier, I reckon. That outside of a skirmish, anyway. Being a cannoneer, I'm more at home blasting things from a distance. Why are you standing guard outside the city, then? What are you... Oh, the road, they're years. Well, they're all years. They're all years. Like yours. Years. They're all years. Oh, Reacher. We've done the quest. So what is your name, adventurer? Strife Zolka. Very humble name. Named after my father. That's not true. Strife Zolka. Oh, remember that. Thank you for helping me. We'll go to Orchestrian's Touch, and we'll see the rumor about the ghost is true. Sure. A light that ever burns. Here it is. Here's our minion. It's a wind up. Cool Jaja. Nice. level 15 people, like, just starting in ARR are not gonna know who the fuck this is. That's crazy reward. Are you ready to go, Strife? Yep. As much as I would like to accompany you, I should return to the Drowning Wrench, a prized patron of these developments. Besides, to hear your accounts afterwards would let you lead the field. Lead and felt will also... What the hell? What you learned and felt afterwards. What you learned and felt. Jesus. Will also bring unique inspiration. I wish you an enjoyable and insightful excursion. Alright. See you later, Yoshi-P. Right, to begin with, how about we head east? We head east. Oh my god, I wish you just have normal words. Head east to Madman's Bridge. I'll give Richard a chance to see the sights. The path can be steep in places. Take care not to take a tumble now. I'll be fine, don't worry. Let the adventure begin. Wow. Do you remember the Rising event that was in Uldar that was reminiscent of like when all of the monsters invaded the city-states from the end of 1.0? That was such a cool Rising event. That was so cool. I guess we could mount up, but yeah, let's mount our boy. Our Chocobo boy. No flying though. This is the Rising. It's meant to be how things were. Look, a river, and there's some sort of strange animal. It's a big ass frog, or a toad, I guess. We sometimes see children out this way with their folks, but I take it you've never been before. Actually, I have. It was long ago though, before my parents died in a calamity. Jeez. It's all right. I like it at the orphanage. Everyone's really nice and have lots of fun. It's the complete opposite of normal orphanages. Really good. It'll be the Leminian Shoals, I take it. It's an orphanage run by the former Sanguine Siren. In case you weren't aware, I find the place it's a fine place by all accounts. Actually, I'm not sure if I was aware of that. I don't recall that being brought up before. If that was important, please bring that up to me. Let me know where that was mentioned prior. If that's where Reach is from, I'll have more than comrades contact. I'll have one of my comrades contact her caretakers. Wouldn't go amiss. Yeah, don't want to think she's gone, huh? Right then. Next we'll make for Occasion's Embrace. Up this hill. Up this hill. Look at now. Take it slow so you don't wear yourself down. Okay. Off I go. Going this way. All the way up bloody hill. Wow, we're so high up. This is amazing. I felt the same way when I looked out from here for the first time. The bridge was built here. The bridge was built where a tidal wave sundered the land during the calamity. It's a symbol of our people's determination to rise above tragedy. Miss Dorothea, that's the headmistress, said that we Lamintons work hard because we hate to lose and like what we do. What about you? Do you like being an adventurer? I suppose. It depends on the work. I wouldn't want to be anything else. I'd rather not work at all, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't want to be anything else. But I also am, like... it depends on... Let's be honest with it. It depends on the work. It depends on the work. Really? I guess it's not so simple. My parents liked what they did, I think, when the calamity struck. They didn't run away. They were noble souls, Miss Dorothea said. She promised to me to tell me everything one day. But I don't know how to feel when they're gone, and I can't find the words. I want to be a good client, though, so I'll think on it. Okay. Seems Reacher's got something she needs to get off her chest. In waiting to verify the rumor, mayhaps, there's no speculating. Come, let's press on. Alright. I mean, how old is she? She's got to be like 13, 14 then, right? This is the 12th year since the calamity. That's Austrian's Touch, one of the 2 lighthouses. Torch. Touch. Wrong with me. It was named for God, the one that's named for gods. The lighthouse keeper is a bloke named Rostinger. You can ask him about the ghosts and anything else you like. Lighthouse keeper. Is that what her parents did? About the reason why I want to know about the ghost. My father and mother were lighthouse keepers, you see, but they disappeared during the calamity and were never found. When I heard the rumor, I thought that maybe, just maybe, they were the ones haunting the lighthouse. So that's why you proved the rumor wrong. You couldn't stand people talking your parents were doing terrible things. Aye. But there's a part of me who wishes that the rumor was true, then I'd be able to talk to my parents again. There's so many things I'd like to ask them. But whatever the truth is, we'll find out soon. Let's keep going. Okay. We keep going. Under the bridge. We don't want to do that fate. We don't want to do that fate. Maybe I would do that fate if gemstones could be gotten in these areas. But you know, it's not a thing. So I guess I won't. Well, the sea's frozen in a splash and amazing. Oh yeah, over there. Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh? Now, this is an area was added by the calamity. This area was hard hit. It was hard hit by the calamity. Oh my god. On top of the tidal wave washing away big swamps of land, a piece of the Dalabud came crashing down yonder. They say it caused ether to gush out of the land and crystallize all at once. At the time, I was with Miss Dorothea. She was my mother's friend, and she took me to a safe place. I was very little then. I didn't fully understand what was happening, but the calamity really was a frightful thing. I can imagine how it was for father and mother. Okay. I mean, they were up on this lighthouse. They were, well, I mean, obviously they weren't. What the fuck is going on up there? Hello? Oh, it's a person. I thought it was a ghost. It's a person on a mount. I thought it was a ghost. Okay. I'm so stupid. For a second, I was like, oh my god, she's right. It's haunted. What the fuck? Oh my god. Well, now, if it ain't guests, what brings you to the torch? The little girl wants to ask you about her mum and dad. Oh, fucking hell, that's heavy. Um, Ghosts during the rising. Well, for all my years as keeper, I have not seen or heard about such things at any lighthouse. I know it's certainly the sort of place children might believe is haunted, though. Might be someone mistook me for some laundry or spectre. So father and mother weren't ghosts after all. Well, I must say, it's a surprise to see Rota's little girl here. Yeah, your parents showed me the ropes. I was starting out as a keeper. Oh, yes. They had charge of the Minion's ring yonder. Nowadays, that on that little isle, where used to be a stretch of land connecting it. Dangerous stretch it was, rife with nasty beasts. You needed to hire adventurers, and grizzled ones at that, just to deliver supplies. If you knew my parents, please tell me about them. They left me in limbs of the Minza during the calamity and died in a tidal wave. Why did they go out there even though it was so dangerous? What was going through their minds? I want to know. Why? Well, I was stationed elsewhere at the time, so I only read this in a report. But your folks did everything they could to protect the Liminzian ring. They built a breakwater using anything and everything that they had on hand. But in the end, there was no stopping such a monstrous wave. Countless souls went missing when it struck in a maelstrom mounted search and rescue operations. I joined the effort. I was afraid they were never found. Know though that your folks didn't die in vain. By maintaining their lighthouse to the very end, they guided many vessels safely to shore and saved many lives. You see, they were really noble souls, like Dorothea said. But if I could choose, I wish they were still here. It's just a thought, but how'd you like to stay the night and hear more about your folks? It's only the mundane everyday things, but what I know I'd be glad to share with you. I'd like that very much. Great. Guess I'll put tea for 4 on then. wonder what being an actual lighthouse keeper is like. Fucking hell. Must be like pretty isolating, I would imagine. Am I gonna see a ghost? That'd be hilarious. Good morning, Strife. I'm over here. Hello. The door says no entry. It's kind of fucked up that you came out of it. I got up early to look at the lighthouse where my father and mother used to be. Look, it works. The longest time, I felt as though they'd abandoned me. I wanted to see them one more time so I could ask them why they had to go, and tell them I miss them. I understand how you feel. Do I? Probably not. I don't think I do. Are you disappointed there weren't any ghosts? Maybe a little. Still, I'm glad I could learn about my parents. It made me realize that I want to become someone who helps others, like them, and like you. Is this the story about her deciding that yes, she is going to become a adventurer, or is she going to become a lighthouse keeper? Like, what's the deal? Thank you for bringing me here. You're welcome. That was a nice quest. That was very nice. Hello. Thank you so much for coming with me, both of you. You're very welcome, dearie. You can always come to me if you need anything. No more trying to sneak out, yeah? Yeah, but I better get back to the orphanage. Hopefully Miss Dorothy won't be too mad at me. You'll be wanting to report to the minstrel, I expect. In which case, a comrade of mine tells me he's at Anchor's Yard. I'll see to it Reacher gets home safely. Be sure to catch the special fireworks afterwards, eh? Yeah. Alright, bye. Bye, Reacher. See you next Rising, maybe. You seem like the sort of character that they would just, like, reuse for these events. Kind of like what they did with the summer event. For a little while. That's good. I wonder if she would... Well, I mean, I'm wondering if she will become a thing. Her story will never, ever be written... written past the age of fucking 15, you know what I mean? Like, it's not... She ain't ever getting old enough to become an adventurer, but... I wonder if in a future Rising event, if we will hear if she actually is, like, made the decision to become an adventurer or something. That'd be very cool. You know, it'd be very cool, like, maybe in 10 years, and when they do another Rising event in, 2035, maybe we meet that character again as an adventurer. Like, that would be sick. I don't know if they'll actually think that far ahead. That'd be pretty sick. We'll just have to remember this quest. Welcome back, my friend. Was young Reacher able to find which she sought? Yeah, I think so. Kind of. The ghosts weren't real, but there was a big guy who told her about her parents, so it's that at least. So her true purpose was to see if the ghosts were her parents. Those were taken by the calamity. The tale is born when someone acts in the name of another. As there are so many tales out there, it is impossible for us to know every single one. Yet the tale may occasionally find its way to those who need it most. such as that of the lighthouse keepers, whose courage and sacrifice have come to guide their child after years after their passing. Thank you, Strife, not only for granting Reach's wish, but for providing me with inspiration as well. While we wait for the special fireworks to begin, tell me more of your excursion? There's not really much else to tell. Look at them all gathering. It's so early in the day. The chef guy, see the guildmaster in the back? Yes, it comes to be a verse for all those who strive onwards, this day and every day. Oh yeah, I don't hear the song. I have an echo flash and talk to Yoshi P, right? What we gotta do. These are cute. These are always very cute. Like your character meeting Yoshi P. Like it's very, very weird. It's very cute. Oh, there's a dog. A poor ethereal dog. Greetings, warrior of light. What the hell is going on? This is the world that exists outside of your reality. Could it be a dream, a flight of fancy, conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. It is a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here, that I might express my gratitude. For long years we've walked together, with you on this grand adventure. It is a never-ending journey, one that shall continue tomorrow as surely it does today. The most natural of things. Along the way, I have endeavored to keep my gaze fixed upon the future. Why is he all like a marauder, like a yellow jacket? Time. Of late, however, I've kindly remembered that we must occasionally look back upon the path we've walked, that we might remember the lessons learned. In the course of our adventures, it seems that I too have grown. To learn from success and failures both and forge ahead with humility and sincerity. This is what I had resolved to do at Journey's beginning, and I resolved to do so anew. Nothing would please us more than to continue having you at our side on the road ahead. And I pray that upon this journey of life that we have the honor to share, the light of the crystal shall ever shine. Now the time has come for the vision of me to end, time for your eyes to open in the waking dream. This world shall yet endure, and as we continue to make our way, I pray that we shall have occasion to meet again. Till that day, I wish you and your happiest journeys fare you well. Thanks. I don't understand what's going on here with him and all the minions. Oh, Beastmaster! Is that it? Is it Beastmaster? Is that the bit? And he was using an axe because the Beastmaster is going to have a single-handed axe. Is that it? Was that the hint? Ugh. Lucky me and you are so smart, eh? Otherwise, we would never have solved that. Good job. Most happenings in our lives have no bearing on the fate of the world. More often than not, they go unobserved and unremarked. But you, my friend, gather up such forgotten tales and see them delivered. In doing so, you bring joy. As a token of my gratitude, I dedicate this song and song of journeys fulfilling. Oh, he's going to sing a little song. In gleaming gold, the sun doth rise, the boundless sky it cools. In silver plate, the path of men, a white and endless pool. So far away the guiding light that you do now espy, but flames of life their warmth impart to comfort and inspire. Take heart, my friend, for here we stand, and so shall remain. Your destination reach you shall, by memory's refrain. I'm not sure I followed along with that. I'm not like a big lyrical guy. I have no doubt that you, Reacher Ayoyo, shall give rise to a great many more tales. Your tales in particular may have been more varied than those of others. There may be times when you face great hardships, and weight is more than you can bear. In such time, I bid you remember this. No matter how great your burdens, the tales you have gathered, shall ever be your strength, a beacon to light your way in the darkness. A light that ever burns. That was nice. Beautiful dozen. We're gonna go ahead and assume this doesn't give us anything. As per usual. Yeah. Let's get out of Limsa. Let's go home. And use this minion. We'll have a little look at the menu. Wind up Gujaja. Watches your progress with great interest. Use the item to wind up Gujaja. Okie dokie. You now summon a wind up Gujaja. Great. Minions. I don't often go in here. Here we are. Designed a likeness of Gujaja. This mammoth was created to commemorate the 17th anniversary of his ascension as Dawn Servant. It would seem that those mammal Jar who journeyed to Eorzea brought these units with them, and of impressing upon the locals the glory of their kind. Mightiness and blessed arise. There he is. Look at that little boy. Come on, buddy. Come on, keep up. Keep up. Okay, well that's cool. We got a minion. We got a nice little Ghoul Jaja minion. I don't know why his minion is there. I don't get it. To be honest, I don't quite get it. That being the reward for the Rising. It's also being the only reward for the Rising is a bit lame. But that quest was great. I really enjoyed that quest. Really nice. And hopefully we'll have another one next year. Whether or not with all those FanFest announcements that we got yesterday. I don't know what side of the Rising the expansion is going to be. I don't know where the expansion is. My expectations are in the water at the moment. I have no clue what we're going to be doing. But we'll be still here. We'll still be playing Final Fantasy. We've got the Monster Hunter event coming up, so maybe we can do that. We've got some other content coming up, and we, of course, will have the start of the next stories, the next expansion story in 7.4. So whenever that is, we got a little while before that is. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. In Final Fantasy XIV, the Rising event 2025. At the moment, we've got Ninja Gaiden starting on the show. I'm really having a lot of fun with that. So go check that out. That was really great. And we're also playing Sonic X Shadow Generations, finally. I had that on my shelf for months. And finally got around to playing Shadow's side of it. I still haven't played Sonic's side of it. I don't know whether or not we're going to do that. Because we have already played Sonic's side of that game. When Generations 8 years ago played it. But we played Shadows, and I really enjoyed that as well, although that was recorded quite a while ago at this point. It was just before I took a break, I recorded that, I believe. So there's a weird gap in time from recording to upload that doesn't usually happen on the channel. So, but in any case, I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys are enjoying Ninja Gaiden. Pokemon next month, not next month, the month after next, we'll have Pokemon. And there's tons of other games coming out, and I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to do. At the moment, I'm fairly certain we're going to do Pokemon, because that has quite a big history on the channel. There's like 4 other games coming out, like with a couple within days, and a couple in the next coming months, that we would usually play that sort of game on the show. But with Pokemon coming out as well, and that being very, very big, I don't know where to place things, basically. So I don't know yet. If there's a certain game that you're excited for coming out soon, then let me know in the comments below. That may color what content you see coming out. But yeah, basically I don't know. I'll talk about it on social media, on Blue Sky or something, I'm sure, when I have an actual grasp of what I'm doing. So we'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching Final Fantasy, sticking with me, and hopefully I'll see you very soon for another one. Bye bye.